Good. Fans on a little cooler now. Hey. Waiting for 8 o'clock.
I should know better than to run right back to you. Losing my mind over how you knew I met her. I know I didn't think it through. Caught up in ways I can't undo. We're so perfect on paper. Can't get you, I can shake you. Got nothing left to lose. Have a little faith, have a little game. I don't wanna play. If you stay, then I take it all back. With a little game running through my veins, take it to the grave. In my state, I'm an insomniac.
Oh, let's fucking go. It's time. The lineups are coming out, baby. Buffoons are gonna host the E's on the ground sucking his dick. Coming all the way from Saskatoon, all the way to Framingham. Washington. I could do commentary. Maybe I'll do commentary later in the night once we get a couple people. We'll do it together. We'll get to see all the behind the scenes stuff tonight too, because I'm feeling a little too lazy to make any sort of background stuff right now. Stick on the pass, but still gets the pass down. That's insane. Junior Guitar with the first goal? Insanity. Boone's lead off the preseason. Second tech test. You know what I mean? Go. Big save by Oaks on it. Absolutely insanity. Fuck, frozen? Yep, alright. Big save. Squanchibus Squanchington. A massive fucking goal to tie it up late in the first. Kermit the Frog there in the crowd. Junior Guitar again. Second goal of the night. Facing the balls off. A minute left. Oh, something Wong going high to the net, getting the goal. You know, balls off wants that back. He's on the ground. Saskatoon takes the lead with Something Wong getting yet another rebound goal. Into the first. Saskatoon taking the lead over Framingham. Saskatoon does get the up advantage in the second period, even if that's not really a thing in this game, at least in the Sim League. Junior Guitar getting the Hattie. Insane. I just realized the music's off. Let's go fix that. I fixed it. And that's why we do the tech test, ladies and gents. Big save by Balls Off. Hugging kiss. Balls Off thinking, why can't I find Amanda hugging kiss? Saved by Balls Off. Winner of this game gets absolutely nothing. Siraj no see. What a snipe. Hot near side corner just over the glove of Chokeson Day. Up at 4. High scoring affair here. What a goal by Rection. Absolute slap from the top of the circles, I believe. Oh, yeah. Just stops up, winds up, right over the blocker of balls off. High scoring affair here in Framingham. As Framingham ties it up at 5, Fooner Joe getting his first goal of the game from just inside the point. With the Frogs side in the front row. Cross crease cheese to get Junior Guitar's 4th, taking the lead at 6-5. Almost taking the own goal. But Balsoff stays strong in his own crease. Another goal by Father John. Oh, that's his first. Never mind. Doubling the lead, making the score 7-5. Framingham just relentless in the second period, it looks like. Speaking of, massive save by Volzoff. They pass the puck going out into the offensive zone, but Chokesuntic makes the save. 1 minute left in this second period. Framingham leading by 2. Just hits the post on the open net. Can Saskatoon make the most of it? And they do. Something Wong gets his hat trick. Putting the lead in half, 6-7. Seems to take a couple bobbles in front. I thought it had just hit the goalie, but turns out it hit a couple people. John not quite able to make the goal there. Balzoff makes his save. Once again, strong in his crease, especially at the winding moments of the second period. 6-7 end of this second period. Framingham still in the lead. The real question is, can they hold on in this third period? Saskatoon quick on the draw. Modrickton somehow gets the puck down low. Not quite familiar in that area. OC doubles the lead again. Six to 8. Framingham leads at home. Can Saskatoon come back here? Especially with these 5-minute periods. They have plenty of time. Washington not quite able to get the shot off. Framingham taking the puck back out of their own end. Spooner Joe not quite able to put that slap shot in the back of the net. And there's Amanda Hugginkiss with her second. 7-8. Saskatoon cuts the lead in half. Saskatoon taking the puck out. Able to get a strong shot on goal, but not quite able to put it away. Puck goes wide on the Framingham shot. The no-angle shot. Junior Guitar gets his fifth. My goodness, someone needs to stop this man. Saskatoon not able to stop him. Can they stop the bleeding here, though? Bonner John. Bonner John with his second. Right from that left circle, it looks like. That seems to be a strong spot this season. (10-7). Framingham keeps the lead at home. They score again. Junior Guitar with a double hattie. 6 goals in one game. Could have expected this. (7-11) now. Junior Guitar not able to put away his 7. Saskatoon now. Big save. And Hugginkiss taking the puck out. New direction now. Marcus Washington looking for another. Something Wong gets his 4th. Cutting the lead down to 3. It is 8-11 now. Speaking of 8-11, thanks to our partners and sponsors who allowed this season to continue. Proudly. right, Saskatoon now with their chance. Ref's knocked out. Uh-oh, give up the puck again, coming into the blue line. Raj Nosey getting his hat trick. I think if you're Framingham, you just wonder how many more can we score? But 30 seconds left now. 8-12. Framingham leads Saskatoon. .12 is your final score. Saskatoon defeated by Framingham. The home side in this takes the game. Put on the wrong game. That's all right. We'll continue. Put on the correct match this time. Boogie hosting. Dog Madison with the tie. And there we go, chicken jockey. English. A minute left. Jack and Jackie. Peter Dinklage. Extending the lead to 3. They're coming hot off their season 2 championship, it looks like. Hook McCrack. Harriet Tubman. Save. Helen Keller. Honestly, coming back. Don't know if she was the greatest goaltender last year, but definitely coming back in this season 3. Looks like she's having a resurgence. 5-2 right now. 4 minutes left. Bookie may be able to make a comeback here. There's plenty of time. Ooh, just misses the net. Ogie. We're going to have a beer after the game. Big fucking goal by Harriet Tubman. Puts him up by 4. Big save for the Boogie. Jim Mortuttle, another big clutch save, trying to keep him somewhat in this game. Lost my Doc Madison. Scores. Gets the lead down to 3. 2.25 minutes left. Dinklage bringing the lead back up to 4. 2 minutes left. You're the Beantown Boogie. I don't know how you really mentally figure it out. Gilmore Tuttle. Shutting him out at the end there. Bet you the boogie bench is thinking, man, where was that Gilmore this whole time? Doug the Thug leading off their season. Tipping goal. Well done. If you're the Nobles, you're not feeling good about this. Marco Belchior still has no head. The goal. What's up, Sandwolf? Oh, this is 100% for me. This is just making sure that our sim league works. It's not like the game sim tech test. It's literally just our league thing. Oh, so far, so good. How are you doing, Sandbluff? Campaign, at least from last I played, pretty good. Played last month, I think. That makes sense. I do really like this game. There's a reason we're running this league, this season of Sim League on it. Chernobyls finally getting back on the board. Really? You dislike both those teams? I will say both those teams I would be okay with winning. You know what I mean? I could understand why you dislike the Golden Knights. Why do you despise the Hurricanes? The Sunbury Blueberry Bulldogs. Who's your team, Sandwolf? Habs, fair enough. Fair enough. Are you from Quebec, or are you just a fan of the Habs? Ooh, what a goal, Luigi Mario. Hit the Knights because they didn't have to do anything. That's fair. I think I disagree. I think the Knights having a playoff-ready team was more of a failure on the general managers. You're from Ontario, fair enough. It was more of a failure on the general managers because there were so many picks on that team that should not have been available. What I was saying going into the Seattle expansion draft was if Seattle makes the playoffs year one and starts making a run, anyone who was a GM for both those entry draft or expansion drafts needs to be fired and no longer have a job in the NHL. There's the hat trick for Duncan Glatt. Yeah, it was just one of those things where I was like, man. But I remember being really excited for the Vegas expansion because it was when I was just going into college. So I was really excited to be able to like see the whole process and have the time to watch that whole. I agree. I don't think they will anytime soon. Which is a damn shame. Not to say he doesn't know hockey. He did play hockey in college. Like, he does have the credentials. He continues to make the owner's money, and that's literally his entire job. He's grown the game more than people realize, I think. Cool. And this is not me saying, oh, I like Bettman, I think you should stay. I also am not a huge fan. But then you also think about how the NBA has kind of, when they just hired their new commissioner, it's been, 10 years, something like that? It's not exactly the same product anymore. Is that something we want in hockey? Is the risk of the product completely changing? Oh, hey, Marco Belchior got his head back. I am actually looking up right now it's still George Paris. Yeah, it's a fucking shit show. If it was someone after Paris, I'd be like, okay. I haven't seen enough to know. Oh, no, Paris is... I would say since Campbell, it's just been a joke. Like when there was very clearly conflicts of interest. Conflicts of interest, I 100% as a fan benefited from, by the way. I'm from Boston. Like, you just can't... it's just, I don't know. But at least we have a pirate in charge, right? Oh yeah, I saw that. Don't you worry, that was everywhere. I mean, I had questions about Paris well before that. I think we've had enough tough guys as the head of player safety. Yeah. I think we've had enough tough guys as the head of player safety. I think we just we need either a small 3-person committee as heads or just someone who's a skill guy for a while. We get mess. Something like that. By the way, what a goal. They're coming back, maybe. 27 seconds left in the second period. Riley gets it right back. Yeah. What's the thing is you want it to still have that rough and tumble style, right? But not to the point where everybody's just trying to fucking brain each other like we have. And it's, I don't know. And it's tough because I'm also someone where I'm like, I wouldn't mind if we, I don't want to say had less physicality, but would that be the worst thing? Oh, dude, that was absurd. Oh, and Marco Belchior's head is gone again. By the way, I know. I can't remember exactly. By the way, I know people will think I'm complaining about his head being gone. No. I think that needs to stay. That is the funniest glitch I've seen in this entire game. Not to say there aren't funny glitches, but that shit has me geeking. I hope either they don't fix it or woo! Another goal for Sudbury. Another hat trick for Sudbury. Either they keep it as it is, or they make there an option where you can just make the goalie's head. Dude, I will say, when I decided season 3 was going to be in tape to tape, I did not realize how high scoring it was going to be. This is only game 3. Technically, we're supposed to have 6. I screwed up. I played the wrong game first. So he's 7. We're only in game 3, and we're over an hour in. And no, I absolutely love tape to tape. The reason it won't be the Sim League game for season 4 is because it's just too much. Also, if we're going to expand, we've reached the limit of how many players we can have and how many teams we can have. Does. Tbshc is a rookie. I think it's tough because you don't often see great rookie goalies stay great. Holy shit, that puck's still in the air. So I'm really worried because, who was that kid who was in Philly a couple years ago? He was supposed to be was it Carter Hart? Oh, Stoll. It's the Stoll, right? But what's his longevity going to be? I grew up, again, bringing it back to the Bruins, Andrew Raycroft. Anybody remember what happened to him? Yeah, he went to the Leafs for the pick that became Tuukka Rask. And Raycroft just disappeared in Toronto. Dude, Rask is... Yeah. Bruins got blessed with some really good goaltenders in that time. Oh, it is. No question. And I was explaining, so I work at a school where there's a lot of people from England. I was explaining to the teacher I work with. Goalies usually don't pan out until they're like late 20s. She's like, what? I was like, no, really, because it's just one of those age like a fine wine kind of things, I guess. You see so many situations in the pro game and then eventually end up in the NHL. Based on, well, yeah. Just about everything in athletics is, though. Not everything, but a lot. It is still gone. And as he says, so no head. I'm just hoping Bruins make the playoffs. I hope we keep Marco Stern. I think he's much better than people give him credit for. Did you say? You mean for the up run, or do you mean just like that long, that like long stretch of playoff? I wouldn't even say success, but success and appearances. Because I think when it comes to the appearances, yes, I think when you look at the way he played in the couple of playoff runs after Thomas left, I think they kind of needed him there too. Oh, this year? Oh, Nebraska. Been gone a while now. Swayman, however. Swayman I'll give. That's a gold medalist right there. Saw that all-star game against Tampa and the rest absolutely. Oh, yeah. No question. Another reason I think the great game has grown so well, let's be real, there have definitely been favorable results for some of those warmer temperature teams. Game 4. Home. Eddie Schwarbs. Flaps Fumble Factory or Fumble Foundry. Oh, this is gonna be tough. I didn't think about these colors. Eh, well. Oh yeah. I get that. Chief. Some of these teams are just absurd, and I love it. Oh, I guess I didn't explain the concept of this. So this is 12 of us have our own teams. Everybody's 99 overall. And we all literally just submit names. It's like, for example, the home teams, the Cincinnati Schwartz. Master Chief, Grok in a bikini, Freddie Fazberowitz, Stinky Jones, and Drake Bell. So, like, this is all fictional. This is all, and I love it. Live for Sim League. Exactly. Lots. We started it last year, 2 years ago. 2 years, well, a year and a half ago. We did it in NHL 06 on the Xbox. Last season, we did it again in September. Let me with it. Woo! I'm down. Okay. Oh, doesn't matter. I won't have time tonight because I have work in the morning. Should be able to do it Sunday, I think, or maybe Saturday. I would 100% be down. Oh, I was gonna say Tuesday, but no, Tuesday we're gonna be busy. Maybe next Thursday we'll do. We've played this a couple times. I think maybe twice. On normal. Like, not on Nightmare. Alright, Saturday, I'll write it in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Saturday will work. Tomorrow I'm off. We're doing like a celebration for one of my work buddies. Because he just finished his uni work. Well, he just submitted his final uni paper, which has literally taken up his entire life, it feels like. So glad it's not me. But now he's going to be a qualified teacher, so he doesn't have to be a teacher anymore, which is nice. I don't know if it's PhD. It's a qualification. I work for a British school, so it's one of those, like, I don't remember what it's called. PGC maybe? Is it? Oh, is it just called postgraduate certificate? Yeah, I did. The fact that he was doing like full-on research papers, like would stay at the school until 6. Supposedly they're going to try to get a couple more of us into those programs for next year, which worries me, but we'll see. Oh, so season 1, we did 2024, I think. Yeah, no, 2024, and it was in NHL 06. Let's see, what did I can't remember if we did NHL 25 or 26. Yeah, that's so far. Following me. That's not bad. Sorry, I'm looking for which game it was. Season 2. Probably about a month or 2 ago, I think. NHL 25. With 99 overalls. This season we're going to do tape to tape. Season 4 we plan on going back to NHL 06. It's been a little while. We also didn't play Nightmare Mode. We didn't, like... We kind of cheesed it by picking the defensive squad. No, I haven't. I've heard a bit about it, but I have not played it. Red line? Rocking a bikini. Getting the Hattie. Butt cheeks on their face. Dude, that's fucking fire. Yeah, I saw that there were a couple new squads. Like, I just read the patch notes, but I didn't actually see what they were. The defensive squad and just kind of cheesed it by having one of us as the defender so we get all the stat boosts. But this summer, ooh, that's exciting. Is it still just staying PC or are they moving? That's early fall is when we're going to do season 3 of Simulator. We start in end of August, mid-August? August 18th. That's right. And it runs through... Would that be 22nd, 25th, maybe? Something like that. I don't follow enough baseball to consider myself a Red Sox fan. I know they're shitting the bed this season. That's just Boston sports right now. We come and go in waves. I've accepted it. Fair. Yes. I feel like that often becomes the curse. Or I wouldn't even say just the Blue Jays. I feel like that's just kind of the curse in this division. By injuries, the rest of them make the playoffs. There we go. But it's early. No, it's not that early anymore. It's June. Shit. Cincy. Takes two. That's fair. Yeah. I like the way, so my buddy at work, Jonathan, he apparently played like Division III college baseball or something. So he follows like heavy. He was telling me like the big problem the Red Sox have now, they just end up with so much young talent and just don't fucking re-sign it or develop it. I think, and again, coming from someone in Boston, I think Yankees fans get a worse rep than they deserve. I had to explain Philadelphia Eagles fans to somebody recently. That was fun. Explaining that whether they win or lose, it's just getting hit by a nuke. I think they'll put in at least like, I think they'll put in similar to the NBA where there's a hard cap and then there's luxury. I mean, they have luxury tax now, but they'll end up with a hard cap. Like still luxury tax probably. Come back. What's your favorite video game? Yes. That's a good choice. This is a really good game. You know what I mean? Take your time. We're in no rush. Which Smash Bros? That's the real question. See, that's my favorite was Melee, easily. Ultimate was fine. I haven't been able to play online because of internet provider apparently switched to not play well with it. But it was one of those, like, it's all right in my opinion, just not really what I wanted. You know? But I will say it's one of those games where, like, I'm not gonna criticize anyone else for liking it, because I do like it occasionally when I do play. We consider doing a Smash Ultimate Sim League. Yes. Well, that's... So I think the reason I was so underwhelmed at launch, because I bought a Switch specifically to play Ultimate shortly before it came out. And I feel like the game I've played most on Switch now is probably Diablo 3. But honestly, when it was being hyped, I expected it to be more like PM, Project M, if you've ever seen it or played it. Yeah. Which is exactly why, like, I'm not going to criticize anyone else for liking it. I think it's still a good game. Just not my game, you know? Mind you, I also am someone, I don't play it as much anymore. For a while in college, I was playing a lot of Brawlhalla. So, like, I'm not going to criticize it. Oh. I'm not going to say anyone. For the platform fighters, they like, really. Still really like Brawlhalla when I do play it again. But comes and goes in waves, as do many games in my the itches that it scratches. That's the word. My brain is fried. I'm so tired. What do you make of the NHL allegations against player currently playing? Does this have to do with the Blackhawks situation? That's, you know, I feel like I've not tuned out of the drama of the NHL, but no, not the Blackhawks. I have no clue what you're talking about. We have 2 minutes to this game. Oh, the Team Canada. Oh. Yeah, it's tough. Holy shit, Carter Hart's on the Golden Knights? I didn't even know that. It's tough because they're not guilty. But there's also so much evidence against them. But I can understand why, especially certain teams do not care. I'm not saying any team is for that kind of stuff. But, like, if I'm not guilty, then I give a shit. Yeah, I would have expected a bit of a suspension or something. Just based on the evidence there. Even if it's like a year or two. Or a certain amount of games. Or, obviously not to, you know, relate the two. But something similar to like the substance abuse policy where like you have to go to certain trainings or certain whatever to be reinstated. You know? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, well, I mean, and especially, again, if he is found not guilty and you did sign him to a contract, you're going to try to protect him. Not from, like, oh, he can't be criticized, but, like, let's say you're accused of something that you're not guilty of. Whether he was or wasn't, we don't know. Would it not be mentally draining and awful to your mental health if you got asked about it constantly? You know? Well, I have to check the final scoreboard, but it's fine. I mean, of course Vegas is going to deny it. Project QOTD against Saskatoon. Saskatoon knees on the ground, sucking his dick. Yeah, it's tough. It's a situation where, like, there is no right answer. This team is so funny. By the way, Saskatoon knees on the ground sucking his dick with huge erection and Amanda hug and kiss. Head on my desk. My biggest issue with it is invest into it. Yeah, I do too. Well, that's lately I've gotten out of it just because I've been like constantly at work, so I just haven't had the chance to watch anything. But then like, okay, Olympics. Dude, I was fucking head first in that shit. I was watching it every morning. Like, Counter-Strike, the major's on right now. Dude, I'm fucking watching matches while I'm at work. When I have a little bit of downtime. I'm watching them. If they're starting at 6:30, that's when I'm getting into work. I'll sit there. I'll watch for an hour and a half. I'll watch 2 maps. During my lunch, I'll sit and I'll watch it. I work in a preschool classroom, so during nap time, once everybody's asleep, I'll sit there. I'll watch some Counter-Strike while I'm doing other stuff. But, like, I get it. And I think part of it right now, too, is since my teams aren't really top of the food chain again, I kind of step back a bit. Again, it's a huge Boston sports fan thing to do, I know. Holy shit. Amanda hug and kiss. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I get it. But hey, we're pretty cool now, right? He's Eve. You people in your country, but I can't say the same for. Oh, I mean, I get that. It's tough because I've also reached that age where I look at it and go, man, I've just been fed a whole lot of shit, haven't I? Not to say everything's a conspiracy. I don't believe that. I think, obviously, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, but... I see. You shun them down here. I get it. I understand. No, I get that. Well, I kind of have that at a lot of my family gatherings, of course. I also come from a real big family, so everybody's just kind of doing them. I find myself to be fairly central. A lot of like matter to matter stuff, like. But yeah, you know me. No, you don't know me, but. I also try to like listen to everybody on everything. Yeah. I just try to stay out of it. Be all right with people on both sides and just live life. I also just tried to tune out of anything news related a lot of the time. Also, it's great for conversation because then people are like, "Oh, did you hear about this? Oh, tell me about it." I mean, then everybody looks at me like an idiot, but that's okay. I am. Yeah, that's fair. First? Yeah, exactly. I get that. But my parents are kind of the same. Like, not that they are on different sides of the aisle, but like definitely have different stances on a lot of things. Well, and that's kind of look at some of the things that they'll argue about, and you're like, hey, okay, we're both just either uninformed or too informed, and that's okay. The right dock this time. I've actually been a lot less into the rivalry lately. I think the big part for me is a lot of the time lately, team or the other has just sucked shit. I wanted to see Montreal win the cup this year. Like, even while the Bruins were in it, I was like, okay, but if the Bruins lose and Montreal wins it, that's going to be fucking sick. I also am big on, like, the better the league, like, as all the teams, I think the better the game will be in as an entire thing. And I think that'll be better for the sport. So I think you will get a lot of those trickle-down fans down the leagues. Hey, sometimes I'll still watch the PWHL. Oh, dude. Yeah, they did. Don't they always? Like, as an example. Oh, no, not at all. Oh, you know what's been so fun, though? Again, I'm the big hockey guy. Not many people follow hockey ever. Oh, dude, I remember that. But being able to explain to somebody the Alex Burrows biting Patrice Bergeron thing, oh, it was so fucking funny. Especially explaining to someone from England. Actually, a couple people from England who had no fucking clue what was going on. Hit me with it. Oh, fuck, I forgot about it. He ended up getting, like, his time in court in Montreal for that, too, right? I think it was shit. I think he knows he shouldn't have done that. I think it was one of those blinded by the situation, blinded by the rivalry, which is not an acceptable explanation. I don't know. It's, yeah. Hey, the league didn't do nothing. They changed the turnbuckles. No, they absolutely should have suspended him. He I think for me it's tough because if you put a number of games on it, some people are going to say, oh, it's way too low. Some people are going to say it's way too high. Some people are going to, like, I don't know, like 6, maybe 8 games. Which, again, is kind of short, but, oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's tough because, like, again, you say 6, maybe 8 games, and then it could have ended his life. But when you look at the way the rules are written, how much time can you give him? That was still under Campbell, right? Yeah. Again, Campbell was the one where the department player safety to me was like, man, are we serious right now? When the only series he stepped back from during that playoff run was the Stanley Cup final, and it essentially said, hey, we know which way to start ruling things. Like, that's sketchy. 100% benefited from it, and I will admit that. But you know what? I'm Brendan Shanahan, and I dropped the puck. That might have been the funniest sketch during that entire NHL awards. I'm Brendan Shanahan, and I dropped the ball with it. Yes. Yeah, there was very clear conflicts of interest with that. I think there's definitely evidence to point towards that. Anyone who holds that opinion, I can't really begin. I do think he wants to see a couple teams win the cup. I think a couple of them already have, like Vegas, Florida, Tampa. Now that they have their cups, I think there's a few that he's not too worried. Like, if a Canadian team won, he's definitely going to spin it PR-wise. I just can't think of like who he would still want to win it right now who doesn't have one. No, I'm not going to include Utah because I still think he wants that in Arizona. Okay, I know he still wants that in Arizona. That team failed him. Oh, Seattle, you're right. How about Seattle? I don't think he wants Utah to win. I think Utah is one where it's he still wishes they were in Phoenix and is not happy about them being the man with any money. I know. It's the reason they played in a stadium that could not legally be used in the NHL. Which I was actually big on the train of, hey, owners should be arguing for if they're going to be playing at ASU, the Coyotes cannot get a rev share. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. All of a sudden, I talk shit about the Coyotes, and the stream drops for a second. I think it's just overheating because it's fucking hot in here. I think they had some great, I don't want to say moments because I wouldn't say there were moments, but like they had a great, but small but very dedicated. That's the word. Small, dedicated fan base, and then you also got a lot of visiting fans or fans of other teams who moved too. They had a couple really good goalies. I know they had Brizgalov for a while. Goalie history. List of all the goals. Hey, Shane Doe. And Timo Solani. I forgot they had Timo Solani. They did not have Timo Solani. Jets had Timo Solani. Oh, they did have a bunch of really good ones. David Absher for a whole game. Never mind. Anyone who remembers David Absher. That's with Bob Asenza. Nikolai Habibulin. Lee Brizgalov, I remember being there. Dude, I miss Carey Price. Yeah, he had a problem. Burke. Perovic Melka, I forgot about him. Darcy Kemper. Hey, Curtis Joseph. 115 games? Sorry, I'm looking at Phoenix Coyotes list. Telquist, I forgot about him. Got Wedgwood. Whew. Yeah, Corey Price was fucked over. He deserved so much more. It's tough because, like, he went through the substance abuse program. But that was to get the help that he needed. Everybody needs help with something more often than not. You know? Especially, I don't know his family history. It may have been something that was predisposed to him throughout his whole life. But we all know if there's any two fan bases. Actually, no, I don't want to put them together. I know. I know. Well, not the second their team is choking. They've been choking for a while. I am the home team. Oh. And I'm playing against James. It's my buddy. Yeah, no, I don't think. I think the Leafs fans tend to jump from pole to pole on like the, oh, they're great, oh, they're awful train way too quickly. I absolutely get what you mean. I also wish, and I don't know, maybe this is the case for some players who are not named Carey Price. I wish if you were admitted into that program, it was kind of a little more quiet, and it wasn't always headlines. I think that's probably where it comes from, is they see, oh, well, look at that. He's going into the substance abuse program. Of course he's got problems. Oh, sometimes, and especially, let's say, Carey Price, nearing the end of his career, theoretically, he may have thought, like, oh, well, what's after this? And a lot of athletes in every sport don't know what's after sport. And that's a terrifying thought. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what it's like, yes. I've never heard it put like that, but that's, yeah. It's not that he doesn't know he's not going to be a legend there. It's not like, or that he's going to be a legend there. It's not like he doesn't know X, Y, and Z. He's fucking set for life. We know that. I mean, obviously, shouldn't say never have to buy a drink. But we'll probably, yeah. Exactly. Of course we get scored on first. I think it's really tough when they keep moving your teams out of your country. And you look at the league and there's what, 7 Canadian teams out of 32? They're not exactly predisposed to win the cup. Like the American teams. When you look at the odds, yeah, they're probably going to win the cup. Even if it's just a series of coin flips. Hold on, what's the odds on that? Calculator. Nice quick. 7 over 32. Now that's 21, 22% odds. And that's if you don't include things like the taxes. If you don't include like reasons free agents would go there. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's have him go. And how's the starting effect? Oh, Golden Knights are up 2-0. Yes. That's all I'll say. Coming from an American who have been rooting for the Americans the entire tournament. I was surprised the USA won the gold medal this year. I love seeing, like, I watch a lot of watched a lot of NHL YouTubers. I still watch a couple, but like, who do a lot of like fantasy style content. Will like recreate rosters. Will do X, Y, or Z. But like, one that I think I vaguely remember seeing, unless I just made this up in my head, was he recreated all the NHL teams. So like, players from that area would play on that team. I remember seeing, I think the Eastern Canadian teams were just like dominant. Yeah. Yes. I will say, when I do occasionally watch the CFL, I do like the product. It's really fun to watch. I've always thought we should have the running before the starting the route before the snap. I always thought that was an excellent idea. I mean, obviously, it definitely favors the offense. I think the NFL needs to stop worrying so much about favoring the offense right now. But if they want to keep favoring it. Yes. Yeah. I think that's the toughest part, too. But there's also a lot of pro sports where they also have to work. And those are usually the ones where I'm like, damn, I respect the hustle. I remember watching, it was a short documentary. One of the NLL, National Lacrosse League, boxing. I think he played for the York. It was like a school team or something. Like, damn, that is. It goes hard. God damn it, we suck. My team sucks another season. Also preseason. I want one championship. That's all I want. Never happened. I'm determined. But I also think a lot of the owners are excited to see me leave. First documentary I genuinely remember watching, Super Size Me. Because I went to public school, baby. Watched it for health class. It's all bullshit anyways, I guess. Not all. A lot of it is. The second one's apparently free on YouTube. I just haven't watched it yet. I think it's the same guy, so it's all skewed. That's true. That's okay. I don't know if you're into Kevin Smith's movies. I've watched a bunch of them. Clerks 2, Clerks 3, not exactly great. But then all his other series, or not series, a bunch of his other movies, fucking phenomenal. And honestly, the spiritual successors to Clerks. Love that movie. I quote Clerks a lot. It's kind of terrifying. No. And it's tough because there are people who would like a second Ratatouille and think it would honestly make people like that first one more. I don't think it would make it. I never watched more than the first Cars movie. You know what sequel is fire though, and I still watch High School Musical 2. I still watch that shit. I still listen to the soundtrack. Don't care that I'm old and almost 30. We definitely do not need another Incredibles. No, please. One more period and then one more game. 10. See the YouTube video. Oh shit. Big save. fucking save that frees me balls off. Yes, Teresa. This within one. Let's go. Damn it. Close. All right. One more game. Big City straps are home. Down gamers. I can't wait to. sad after my team. Glad. Straps on the board. Sorry. 7 more minutes left-ish. Almost there. I'm gonna slug tonight. Last game of the night. All right, good night, brother. See you soon. Starting somewhere between 7:30 and 9, probably. Yeah. And if I end up not doing it Saturday, I'll at least do it Monday. I promise you. I want to try it because I haven't before. You know? Plus, I'm trying to get back into streaming more consistently. I'm excited to see what they are because I feel like every time I look, there's better and better ones. They're really good at, like, obviously making a good and serious enough game, but, like, there's a lot of comedy in it. Yeah. Well, even like looking at the teams that ended up, like, back when I was looking at other stuff in this game, they were always very silly. Well, I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna save it though, so I don't look at anything and I'll just go blind. Need it today. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. They have like a Nordiques-esque logo, and obviously I've done a lot of the player and team creator stuff. There. Yeah. Well, it makes sense because it's like a fucking stone's throw away, too, right? An 11. I'm so excited for backyard baseball. Well, it's so cool because a lot of the kids I work with, the older ones, not the like, older elementary school, they're getting into it now because they're seeing all the stuff for the new backyard baseball game. Backyard baseball 97. Yeah, dude. That's the stuff right there. That's 8-11. And yes, I did rebuy all the re-released Backyard Sports games that I own on Steam. But they run on Steam Deck now, so that's it. Bro, if you're dissing Kenny, you're wrong. I am someone who's on the Pablo is a bit overrated train. He's still schnasty, but he's not exactly the end-all, be-all. I have a weird feeling you can put Pablo in a team that just like was all shitters around him, but still get schnasty. I will say, I hope the new Backyard Sports games lets you do all player select for simulation games. Because that's the only problem I'm having, is I'd love to run a sim. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Samuel. Damn. Goals tonight. All right, I gotta call it. I'm sleepy. I gotta do kickball with preschoolers tomorrow morning. I see everybody probably Saturday. If not, we'll see when. Love you all. Night.